Hi everyone, my name is Cynthia. Let's talk books. Today I'm here to talk about a book that's just released. If you're watching this on October 11th, it just came out. It is a romance novel by one of my favorite authors of all time, Adriana Herrera. If you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you know I really love her writing because she, while writing a romance story, always brings up social justice issues that affect Afro-Latino communities so brilliantly. She's just such a brilliant writer, and the way she weaves these themes into her stories is particularly wonderful. This book is number 2 in the Dating in Dallas series. I loved book 1 and I was very excited for book 2, and I was not disappointed. This was a 4.5 star read for me. Did I give it that, or 5-star read? I think I gave it a 4 stars on Goodreads, but looking back at it, it's more of a 4.5 stars for me. In the story, you're following Theo Ganas. He is a Latino who is a big time his family comes from a real estate wealth, and he is all set up to start taking over the business for his father. At the same time, he has a kind of renovation design company that he runs, and he has an assistant, Alba. Alba is a young woman who has been working for him for several years, but she's really outgrown the job. She actually outgrew it a long time ago, and finally she gets up the nerve to quit her job. And so at the very beginning of the book, you start with Alba going to Theo and resigning her position. She goes to visit her cousin in Dallas, and while there, gets the opportunity of a lifetime to redecorate a public library and completely revamp it as part of the renovation. And then Theo comes to find her because, lo and behold, he's been in love with her the whole time she's been working for him, but because of the boss-employee relationship, he has not made a single move. In fact, she has no clue how he feels about her. Everybody in Theo's life, though, knows. They know how much he cares about Alba, and they are encouraging him to go get her. And so I love those dynamics. I love when you have a hero who knows he's in love, and it's just a matter of showing the heroine his love, and letting her fall in love with him. One of the main themes in the story is hustle culture, right? It's called On the Hustle in the book, and our main character Alba is always, she has multiple jobs, always trying to make money one way or another. She comes from a family that is often going through crises, and she's the one who's always helping people get out of them. She's helping her mom, her sister, her siblings. She's encouraging them to follow their passions at the same time that she's making major sacrifices in her life. And I'm not a big into like hustle culture necessarily, but I really identified with the element of always putting everybody else except yourself first. That just felt very real to me, but I think people will really identify with that need of always having something or several projects at the same time, because when you grow up poor, you feel like there's always a need for more money, always, and you're taught to constantly be worried about money, and as a result, self-care really takes a giant backseat. Sometimes it's just unexistent in poor communities, especially in racial and ethnic minority communities. And so I really enjoyed Adriana Herrera making that a central theme and making it part of the heroine's journey, that she has to learn to take care of herself and to not be constantly hustling for jobs and for money. Another major theme is then of family, of how much we're willing to sacrifice for family and how much we should be expected to sacrifice. Like, it shouldn't be part of the deal that we sacrifice our mental health for family. Most of the time our families don't want that anyways, and so it's really hard to force ourselves to take a step back and really be more realistic about what we can and cannot handle. And I really loved that theme here. A major part of the story is the setting of a home improvement reality show. That's what brings our heroine together in Dallas. And as part of the reality show, we get to not just see them fall in love, but we get to see them struggle. Alba experiences sexual harassment and racism while filming this reality TV show. And for Theo, this is a major revelation. Like, he knows these things go on, and he knows that Alba like struggles with these things, but seeing it happen is very different, and at the same time having to accept that he can't fix these situations for her, that she is has been handling the situations for a long time, and she knows what to do. She knows how to set boundaries in a way that would hopefully not impact her career negatively, whereas he wants to come in as a hero, a knight in shining armor, and just like force everybody to treat her correctly, and that's not what she wants, that's not what she needs. And he has to learn that at the same time that she also needs to learn to sometimes ask for help, that it's okay to let the people that love her provide support for her. So this is just a really wonderful story. If you're looking for a romance novel with strong social justice themes, with an Afro-Latina main character, I think this story would be really interested. There are some content warnings here. There is on the page sexual harassment, racism, discussions of mental health. At one point, there's a character, one of the main characters faints out of exhaustion and the heat. And so you want to make sure you take care of yourself and don't go into it if that is going to cause harm. The other thing some people might not like is it can be really angsty. I don't have a very high tolerance for angst, but I can handle some angst. And there's a lot of angst here when it comes to Alba and her need to constantly be working, right? Always being on the hustle. And so some readers might not like that. It worked for me for the most part. There were times in which I was just like, girl, take care of yourself. There's also a slight miscommunication element towards the end, but it very quickly gets resolved in a way that is great. So just be aware of those things, but this is a book that I really like and I highly recommend. So let me know if you've read the book, if you're planning on reading it, if like me you love Adriana Herrera. I have so much love for the kind of writing that she does. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.